Cave and Clover Productions.
We can
What
talk
are you guys
about
afraid of?
We can talk about how there's no movies coming out this week. That's kind of
lame. Wait, that there's no movies, or
We can talk about Kendrick Lamar
Nope, can't do that. Can't do
winning
that.
winning more Grammys than anyone.
I thought, what's his name did?
Jay-Z,
No,
Turnstile won too.
somebody did.
Drake,
Maybe.
Drake.
Best rock
Drake?
performance and rock album.
Who?
Turnstile.
Who the hell's that?
I think Tron Ares won an Academy Award
Really, for their music?
for their best. Maybe it's a Grammy.
Demon Hunters didn't win anything?
It did.
Oh.
Yeah, it did.
It did.
It did. It won a Grammy.
By the way.
Congratulations for the utter domination of K-pop Demon Hunters. Did you watch it yet?
Still 20 minutes. That's all I can do.
You'll get there. There's only 40 minutes
I watched
left.
more of this new movie
You should watch 20 minutes at a time. You'll finish it.
about the massacre. I watched more of that than K-pop Demon
Did you?
Hunters.
Well, we'll start our show since I'm munching away.
Dude's eating rabbit food over here.
Yeah,
Eat a donut, bud. You're wasting
I
away.
almost brought a hot and ready over just to just to have.
I mean,
Is it because I said I miss Fat Cameron?
No.
I was
No.
like, he didn't say a word.
The running joke on hot and readies in this house is hilarious. Like,
yeah.
I think it was like,
Is that a term for toilet?
No, he said that the hot and readies are going to be delivered.
Oh,
yeah.
And I was like, how lazy can you get if you were going to
you
deliver
pick up a
hot
$5 hot and ready. Are they still $5 or 55, whatever?
They're probably $55 now, yes.
Yeah.
Back in my day, they never had hot and readies. It was
How
always,
long
you had to
ago?
order.
When was the first time they had hot and ready?
And then they had Customer Appreciation Day that happened
Dude, were
like
you
once a
shocked?
year.
You're over there
Dude,
just
that is-
sniffing and snorting.
Look at you. This is good.
You sounded
Jalapenos only.
like Tanner over there.
He does every Tannerisms now.
So the pizzas were $3.33 for Customer Appreciation Day.
Silent.
333.
$3.33.
Is that code for something?
No, I don't know.
Why is it 333?
I don't know.
Why did it go to 555?
It's not $5.55 anymore. It's like $6.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're done talking about pizza.
Smacking away.
Yep.
By the way, shut up, Jared.
Oh my God! Will you shut up?
This is Strike the Set. My name is Cameron. Sitting across from me is my co-host Gil. Sitting behind me is my second co-host. These are my two best friends, Jared, the jerk, Fresh, and we are here today because we are going to be joined in just a little while by a director out of Midland, a horror movie director. His name is Brandon, and we will talk about that more when he gets here. We'll introduce him, and I'm not completely sure how to say his last name.
I think it's Giles.
Giles?
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been saying
Street
Gillis the
Fighter.
whole time.
I think it's Giles, like
Fine.
Street Fighter.
Want to make a little bet?
On this episode,
Can't do that.
Why?
we each picked a director, and we are going to talk about 3 films from that director. Does that mean that it's our favorite director? No, but it does mean that it is one of our directors. Like, this is one of our idols as a director, I would say. And I would say if a director has 3 good movies, they can be now placed in the good director category.
It only takes 3.
I think it does.
My director I think has only 3.
No, he's got more than that.
He does.
He's got a few.
I watched another one that he had, and I forgot.
Before we get into all of that, I think we should do something that we always do here on the show, where we dive into our Cosmic Six. The Cosmic Six. The Cosmic Six. The Cosmic Six. And I'm very excited to talk about a movie that came out in 2024. It is a Mercedes Breese Morgan film. This is Bone Lake. It has a 5.6 out of 10 on IMDb, 84% on Rotten Tomatoes. I gave it 8 floppy fisting dildos out of 10 here on Strike the Set. A couple's romantic weekend is in a secluded lake house estate is upended when another couple shows up and they are forced to share this mansion. Now, this mansion is huge. I mean, it's like 15, 20 rooms. It's on 100 acres. It ends up on the beach. It's got some forest trails, and it's got this big fountain in the driveway. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it's ruined by another couple showing up. This is a dark, hilarious, seductive, sexy horror movie where this maze of a house is filled with sex, lies, manipulation, and it all leads to this bloody survival film. I definitely recommend Bone Lake. You should see it. I don't want to add on anymore because I'm going to ruin the twist, but it's definitely worth the watch.
I wanted to see this movie so bad, and it was only in theaters for like a day. I was so mad. It's the trouble with living in like small town America. Rural America. Sam Raimi's Send Help, starring Rachel McAdams as Linda Little, the corporate lapdog of a big tech company. Her boss, Bradley Preston, played by Dylan O'Brien, doesn't give her the promotion that was promised to her. She does, however, get invited on a business trip for a chance to prove herself. Unfortunately, their plane crashes, and now both of them are stranded on a remote desert island. It's 2026, and Sam Raimi is bringing us a survival horror comedy thriller, and I had an absolute blast with this movie. It has all the tropes of his past movies. So if you're not a fan of his editing style, I understand. However, if you are a fan of Sam and everything that he does, you need to go to the theater and watch this movie immediately. Linda is a dork in this movie. She's the pushover. She's the one who wants to be like. She dresses like a old librarian and eats tuna fish sandwiches at her desk. Bradley is that dickhead CEO nepo baby boss that has had everything handed to him. He never has to work for anything. The straight power exchange that happens in this movie is so good. Rachel McAdams is so underappreciated and undervalued. She is remarkable as Linda. Everything about her is so... You see the disconnect with reality unfold. At times, I didn't know who to cheer for. This movie was a great experience. I was so happy to see everyone in the theater laughing and gagging throughout this movie. No? Nothing? No joke?
Oh. Wow.
I was
gagging.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's happening in the theater?
Well, yeah, what's going on?
It was so much fun, and I love the ending, and I actually might go see this again. 93% on Rotten Tomatoes with an 88% audience score. I give 2026's Send Help 9.5 blue ring octopuses out of 10. You guys need to see this movie. You guys need to see it. Everyone needs to see it. It's so good. It's so much fun.
We're going tonight.
I might be there.
I can go. I can be there.
Yeah.
What time's the...
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I probably won't be there.
I thought, all right.
There is a mystery movie tonight.
Oh, there is?
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was... Okay. Well, I went to the last one, but maybe a week already went by.
It's Monday.
Monday. Well, speaking of mystery movies, I attended one that I had no idea, and I think these fellas were wrong about what it might be. And what was your guesses? Anybody know?
I had guessed that Hemsworth movie where he's a...
Oh, Secret Agent.
yeah,
or whatever.
Secret Agent.
He-Man.
He-Man.
Oh, Thor 3. Yeah, I had guessed that one.
Yeah.
I forgot about that movie.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know this is what it was going to be, and I was pleasantly surprised when it was. The guy that brought you the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, it is Gore Verbinski, created this diabolical, yet lovable, that yet psycho fucking craziness. When you watch it, you have no idea what's going on. It is 2026's Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. And it's basically like a song when you do it. So 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I give it 9 giant man-eating cats out of 10. You'll know why.
Ooh, man-eating cat.
Yeah. The premise of this movie,
Is it a giant man eating cats?
Or is it
A giant cat that eats men.
this is
No,
why
don't spoil it.
This is why I said it like that, so you have to see for yourself. The premise of this movie, a traveler played by Sam Rockwell arrives in the 1970s style Norm's Diner, claiming to have returned over 100 and I think he believes says 17 times to stop a rogue AI from destroying humanity. The threat of humanity falls due to an obsession with social media, allowing AI to take over. The mission, the traveler must assemble the perfect ragtag group of diners, including characters played by Juno Temple, Zazie Beetz, and Michael Pena. To survive the night and complete a high-stakes mission, a fast-paced gonzo mashup describes this movie as like Terminator meets Groundhog's Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
We are recording this on Groundhog's Day, just so you know.
Whoa.
I can't believe I didn't do that movie. Weird. It's filmed... and it was snowing, just like in the movie, and that's why everything stopped. It's just a couple of flakes. This movie is filled with social commentary, technology, gun violence, and excessive techno-hobo-core visuals that go on. The structure of this film is noted to be very frantic, often relentless survivor thriller that blends bizarre, colorful scenes and a serious warning about the future of technology. This movie is fucking wild, but good at the same time. Sam Rockwell, pretty much he can't do any wrong. He plays greatness.
He
all
can't
the
do
time.
anything wrong, man.
He doesn't get his flowers either, I don't think.
He really doesn't. He is so good in everything. He gives 100 miles per hour fastballs every time.
Yeah.
He's so good.
This movie is so all over the place. You're just it's like takes place in future, past, present. Do you know if it's right now? Do you know if it's past? No, you don't.
Is it like a fucked up 12 Monkeys?
Yeah. That's a movie not talked about much
12
either.
Monkeys is pretty fucked up, too.
Yeah.
You know, it's what when I was a kid, my cousins and I, we went to see the movie. We went to walk to the movie theater, and we had a choice between seeing that or Don't Be a Menace to South Central in your
That's a
hood
tough call.
while drinking your juice. That's a tough call. We decided, mind you, we're like 10 and 11 years old. We decided to
Don't
go
Be a
see
Menace.
12 Monkeys,
Oh.
thinking that we were going to be like adults and proper. I can't tell you a damn thing about that movie.
It's hard to follow. It's like me watching Inception. Huh?
Oh, I forgot to draw a diagram for you about that.
Oh,
I'll
damn,
do
you
that.
had a diagram?
Yeah,
You understand that movie?
I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, if you go into this dream and then I can fall asleep and you can go into that dream. Blah.
You just keep dreaming into your dreams. It's like a dream within a dream.
Dream
within a dream.
on!
Dream warrior.
There's a lot of them.
I'm sad I didn't come up with one in that time.
That's all right. You got time. Well, it's past now, so forget it.
Yeah, done now. I watched a John Landis film. You guys name a John Landis film?
Yeah.
Nah, time is up.
I feel like I have.
Came out in
Pretty sure I said Blues Brothers.
It came out in 1985. It is a movie
Oh.
called Spies Like Us.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
6.4 out of 10 on IMDb, has a 36% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I think that is wrong. I gave it 6, won't you have a Pepsi, out of 10 here on Strike the Set. 2 low-level government employees, Emmett, played by Chevy Chase, and Austin, played by Dan Aykroyd, are chosen for a top-secret CIA mission. They're unfit for the CIA mission and chosen on purpose because the mission they are on is a decoy and they are expendable. This movie is fantastic. Classic 80s comedy. Of course, it's got Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd, almost in their prime, I would say. Some people will argue that they were better on SNL, and then once they started acting, not as good. I disagree. I think Funny Farm is one of the greatest movies ever made, and Spies Like Us is right up there with it. Now, this was originally intended for Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, but of course we know that did not happen, and Chevy Chase was happy to fill the role. Sam Raimi is a drive-in security guard in this movie. He's acting in this film, and this also has B.B. King as an ace tomato agent at the drive-in. So some wild cameos in this movie. So just pay attention. Check out Spies Like Us. If you've never seen it before, definitely check it out. If you haven't seen it in a while, please give it a rewatch. Definitely worth it. Crack a Pepsi and enjoy.
In light that Brandon Giles is going to be here, I watched All My Friends Are Dead, not to be confused with the 2024 slasher of the same name. In this story, a young woman brings her father's ashes to scatter an old family farm. Along with her friends, they gather around a campfire and they share scary stories. Is this a callback to Are You Afraid of the Dark? You remember that, don't you?
Throw the dust on the fire and let's get these puppets going.
I call this... yeah, exactly.
The Doomsday Slayer.
I
They
call
can-
this Pinball Wizard.
Yeah, some of the names I'm like, that doesn't sound scary.
So this is a horror comedy anthology. There are 4 stories in this movie, and 2 of them I actually really did enjoy. The Self-Sacrifice and The New Guy. The timing of the comedy in these 2 work really well for me. This is low-budget indie horror comedy. We are not expecting Christopher Nolan here. So know what you're getting into. It's campy, it's fun, it's practical. Give it a watch and just enjoy the ride for what it is. Support indie filmmakers. It is 100% on Rotten Tomatoes with a 100% audience score. And I give All My Friends Are Dead 10 Brandon Giles in a wedding dress out of 10. It was, you know what, as we all have to start somewhere. And this movie, I actually did have a blast in. Like, it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a quote in the Internet Movie Database where it says something like, you just have to go out with your friends in the woods and film cheesy horror movies.
I think I read that.
Yeah.
It was a little IMDb profile.
It was just a fun movie, man. It was just like us all getting together and filming something stupid and corny and cheesy in the woods.
That's the best kind to do. That's where it starts.
Yeah, really.
The Stranger Things, those brothers, they created stuff in
Exactly, man.
the woods, and now look at them.
We need a Woods.
James Woods.
We need a woods.
That's James Woods.
Have James Woods.
Piece of candy. I pulled from my little bucket that we have here. It's a giant green eyeball. I believe, Gil, you had that, right?
Yeah.
That was yours?
Brian Brain Studios.
Brian Brain.
Brian Brain Studios.
Yeah.
Great merch.
Gotta put a little symbol on there. This is 2009, directed by Michael Mann. This is Public Enemies. 6.8. IMDb gave it. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 69%, and I gave it 8.5.
Yeah, we love
Tommy guns out of 10.
But my Tommy gun don't.
During the Great Depression, John Dillinger, played by Johnny Depp, and his gang engaged in a high-profile crime spree, robbing banks and endearing themselves to public hostile toward situations that cause financial loss. The FBI's J. Edgar Hoover, played by Billy Cudrup, elevates the Bureau of Investigation, making Dillinger the first public enemy number 1, and assigning ace agent named Melvin Purvis to lead the hunt. Dillinger falls in love with Billy Franchette, a coat check girl, becomes ultimately involved in a dangerous life. As an FBI agent tightens the net on Dillinger, faces the loss of his allies and his freedom, this film culminates the infamous 1934 betrayal and death of Dillinger outside the Biograph Theater in Chicago, which I've been there before.
So this is based on a true story.
Yeah. It says, technically, not all things are accurate on there, but...
This is that movie, right? This is the one that Macaulay Culkin is watching in Home Alone and Home Alone 2, right?
No, that's
Where he's
the
like,
angel.
Get your no good yella belly off of my stoop. I'm going to give you to the count of 10.
Get your ugly yellow.
1, 2, 10.
Oh, wow.
That's your machine gun? That's it. I love it.
Gaga, 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 Lady Gaga, gaga, gaga. How do you like your steak? Raw, 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 like Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
You like this
I like that.
I like when Channing
like
Tatum
the
gets shot in the
guns.
face.
I wondered how long you guys gonna let me go before.
I was sitting waiting.
You're gonna monologue the whole movie, dude. Do it.
I was just gonna let you gaga yourself out.
It was just like us last week when we were talking about the Wizard.
It's all right.
I love the Wizard, dude.
It is.
I fucking love
I almost
that
did
movie.
that. But
I had to have a laugh because the next movie that I'm going to talk about sucked fucking ass. So this is a movie by Lucky McKee.
Oh, no.
The movie is called May. It came out in 2002 as a 6.6 out of 10 on IMDb. Surprising. 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. Very surprising. I gave it 3 never trust a doll in a glass box out of 10. A socially awkward veterinary assistant descends into depravity after her obsession with perfection causes her to take the best parts of all her former lovers, like a boring Frankenstein, a boring Dr. Frankenfurter, putting these pieces together, but without the musical theater and without the fun costumes and without the playful charm, to be honest. It takes them an hour and 35 minutes to do this whole movie. An hour and 35 minutes. How long do you see the monster?
2 minutes.
4.5 fucking minutes at the end.
timed it.
What the fuck is that? You can't make a monster movie and only put the monster in it for 4 minutes.
But maybe we're the monster.
She's the monster. And Lucky McKee is the monster for putting that fucking monster in the last 4 minutes. In the notes, I wrote worst Frankenstein adaptation I've ever seen.
Not even Robert De Niro's.
I knew it was.
Hey,
I knew it was
I'm
bad.
Frankenstein.
Hey, I'm Frankenstein.
I'm Frankenstein.
You talking to me? I'm Frankenstein.
I knew it was bad when you came up to me the other day and was like, "Have you ever seen the movie May?" And I go, "No," and you're like, "It's not good."
Not good.
Excuse
Not
me.
good.
Oh, gosh, that was awesome. I pulled from the Cosmic Bucket, the coming-of-age romantic drama from Cameron Crowe, Say Anything, from 1989. Our main character is Lloyd Dobler, played by John Cusack, a high school senior who is honest, loyal, and believes in big romantic gestures. He falls in love with Diane Court, played by Aoki Sky, the class valedictorian. She has a scholarship, and she is leaving for some prep school in England. Their romance unfolds during the time right after graduation. Everyone is expected to have a plan, and all Lloyd wants to do is spend every second with Diane, something that her father is not okay with. As the two grow closer, we see how love can clash with ambition and overbearing parents, whose own moral failings begin to complicate Lloyd and Diane. This movie captures a generation of kids who were uncertain of what to do with their lives. As great as this movie is, I feel it's rather slept on. Everyone always brings up the boombox scene, which is great. I personally love how genuine the movie is. Lloyd isn't a rebel, and he's also not like the big nerd. He's respectful, he's emotionally available, and he's unapologetically in love and isn't afraid to show it. It is 98% on Rotten Tomatoes with an 85% audience score, and I give 1989 Say Anything 9 honorable mentions out of 10. And that is a song title of a Fall Out Boy song, one of their first songs, with the line, "I Can Be Your John Cusack," which is a reference to the movie.
Oh.
That sounds like a porno too,
I Can Be Your John Cusack?
but hyphenate the sack.
I Can Be Your John
Hugh
Cusack.
sack. Huge sack.
Huge sack. If I make 3 good movies, does that count as me being a good director?
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm a good director.
You're winning.
guys.
John Hughes. My movies are awesome.
Here it is. What's his sister name? Joan. Oh, that's right. Joan Cusack.
Jack and Jill.
I thought you were going to do
They look exactly the same.
a Al Pacino bit. Jack and Jill.
Is that the one he's in with the... No. Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
he is. He plays like a...
Dunkachino.
Yeah,
That's
he's,
right.
yeah. And he made like a commercial.
That movie's god-awful.
It's in the bucket.
It's in the bucket.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. This movie I watched the shit out of a lot. Back in 1997 was a glorious time. You didn't have to worry about bills. You didn't have to worry about nobody.
Well, like people did in the world, right? But I get
But
what you're saying. I
individually.
get what you're saying. Continue.
Individually, as a young cat, you're starting high school. You don't know what's happening, but you're watching all these good banger movies that come out. And one, I extend to my cousin's house. I stayed the night. It's in his VCR. It's not a porno. It was 1997's The Pest. Yeah, and I can quote this movie up and down, left and right, just like Zach. He can quote. What was that Damon Wayans movie? I had it in my head.
Wild Wild West.
No, Damon Wayans. Jesus Christ. Anyway,
Men in Black.
yeah, Major Pain. But this is directed by Paul Miller. Sounds like a guy you might heard of, but probably not. This is a very low rating. 4.8 on IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes gave it, guess, it's in the single digits.
Oh no.
Close.
6.
4%. And I give it 10. Why do they call you Fat Loser Boy? Because I'm fat and I never win. Well, we're going to change all that. I mean, the part about never winning. It's probably one of my favorite lines. Fast-talking Latino con artist, Pestario Pest Vargas, played by John Leguizamo, is the target of Scottish mobsters whom he owes the considerable amount of debt to. Willing to do anything to raise money and avoid severe injury or death, Vargas agrees to a very unusual job. He will be transported to a remote island and hunted by Gustav Schenk, played by Jeffrey Jones. And by Jeffrey Jones, we all know who he is. You don't need to look him up. Don't know who he is.
Of course, then you need to look him up. Yes.
It's Lydia Dietz's dad. So, All right. Okay, here's what's funny. Gustav Schenk, played by Jeffrey Jones, a racist German executive, played in the movie. He could survive a full day and night. Vargas gets $50,000 if he survives the hunt on the island. And then he will be set free. Is it wily enough to elude Schenk? Do you think? Since you've never seen this.
I would assume that he is not.
Okay. Well, you're just gonna have to find out. But this movie I can watch it over and over. It never gets old. And there's so many witty one-liners. And John Leguizamo is just like a plethora of energy and just fucking greatness. I don't care. It's got such a low rating, but it doesn't matter.
You said this was The Pest. What year was this?
97.
1997.
Yeah. Some people shit on it, and most people that I've talked to grew up with it. Gil being one. He loves this movie, don't you?
This movie sucks, dude. It's been
Just because I started off talking Latino, you were like, no.
It's been a very long time since I've watched this movie.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's safe to say that I've never watched this movie simply because
you haven't watched it in so long.
I haven't watched it in so long, and back then I was a different person.
You said Lydia Dietz. What she just passed? What?
No, her mom did.
Yeah,
Catherine O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah, R.I.P. Catherine.
That's sad. Only because
she's our mom for movies.
From everything, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm.
I mean, whatever. She sucked as a mom in Home Alone.
Yeah, you guys totally.
Everybody sucked.
You guys
in Home Alone.
totally. You sent me that she had died, and I said, "Did she die at home?" ...
I didn't get it.
I caught it
until just now.
And Jared was like, "I don't know. It doesn't say."
Because
I was like, "Okay."
but I'm thinking like maybe he doesn't know who she is because Cameron's 8, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, but like I wasn't like sad about it until I saw Macaulay Culkin. What he wrote.
Mama. Oh God.
Ugh.
Sad because it is like
I
his
thought
mom.
we had more time.
Do you? I like to think that the ferryman showed up, right?
The ferryman.
The what?
When when you die, you have to cross the river Styx.
Are you? Don't you quote Dickens in this house?
And the ferryman shows up, right? But it's John Candy wearing that gold jacket.
Oh, why'd you say
dude.
that? Why'd you do that? Why did you go there? Because John Candy's a great
polka
man.
king of the Midwest. Just
Yeah, polka.
giving her a ride across the river Styx.
Oh, that would be a good one. That's kind of like Bilbo when he leaves the ship in Lord of the Rings, and they're all crying.
What if it was Chris Farley out there on his dinghy?
And he's like, "Quit playing with your dinghy."
He's off in the distance as
Yeah.
they're crossing.
I gotta go.
I gotta go. I got a life jacket.
With that, we are going to dive into our theme for this week, which is directors. We are talking about directors on this one. Not only do we have a special guest coming into studio today, but we are going to be pointing out some of our favorite films, each from 3 different directors. Did you guys struggle with this, picking directors?
I thought about it a little bit first.
It
I was like,
took
I'm going to pick somebody that I don't think that anyone would really pick, to be honest.
I just want to make it fun, and I went dark.
That's cool. Good job. Nailed it. I wanted to choose somebody that wasn't necessarily easy, but I also wanted there to be more than 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 films.
Yes.
And I think that a big part of that was in my choosing Martin Scorsese. Now, Scorsese has a plethora of movies, and everybody's favorite Scorsese's films are different. I started in the beginning and in the middle and then closer to today. So 1976, he puts out a movie called Taxi Driver. It has an 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb, 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. On this episode, because I've talked about this in the past and I don't know what score I gave it before, I assume it is a 9. I got some bad ideas in my head out of 10 here on Strike the Set for this episode. Now, I'm going to make this pretty brief because I've talked about this in the past, but a mentally unstable veteran works as a nighttime taxi driver in New York City, where the nightlife descends, degrades, and debaucherizes his mental being. It fuels him into anger and pushes him towards violence. Robert De Niro becomes a household name out of this. Jodie Foster is a star in this. Although De Niro won an Oscar for Godfather 2 before this, he was still unknown and was only recognized once while driving a New York City cab because he was actively making stops. It was part of the deal that they had with the New York City cab company was that while you're filming, you're allowed to film in our vehicles, but you have to still make the stops.
That's incredible.
So Robert De Niro just has a job now. That's cool.
Yeah, Scorsese made this after he saw that great movie, The Joker, right?
Yes. Especially after he saw Joker 2. He made Taxi Driver.
Love Folio Do.
Folio do. Sounds like a
do.
fucking noodle.
It's amazing. It's a really good movie. You should watch.
Hey, give me some of that folio do.
You had I had picked David Fincher, and what I wrote, this was one of the first lines I wrote was, "Why I love David Fincher. He's dark and mysterious." Like some 3rd grade book report. So you had talked about Social Network back in the day. So I had to bring up another one of his movies, and that is 1995's Seven. To me, this is a perfect film. 2 detectives, Somerset, played by Morgan Freeman, and Miles, played by Brad Pitt, are thrown into a murder case where the killer is basing his murders on the 7 deadly sins: gluttony, greed, sloth, lust, pride, envy, wrath. As each crime is found, both dive deeper and deeper into the logic and philosophical motives leading to one of the best finales in movie history. There are so many subtle moments with these 2 detectives. Fincher is so detailed to everything. One of the best scenes in this movie is when both of these 2 detectives are sitting at the bar and they're going back and forth talking about people. And Miles, the hotshot young detective, is so full of himself that he thinks he can be that guy. That hero that stops the bomb, rescues the girl, shoots the bad guy, and saves the day. And Somerset is just sitting there almost laughing at him like, no, that person isn't real. It's all make-believe. As gross and sad and disgusting and dark and whatever this movie is, the detail to the characters, you care about them. Fincher is a fucking genius, and I love his style of filmmaking. I love this movie, and everyone needs to watch it. It's 84% on Rotten Tomatoes with a 95% audience score. I give 7. I give 7. 10
Oh.
out of 10. This is a must-watch. Consider it certified striked.
Certified strike set. Bing bong.
Bing
Fuck your
bong.
life. The director I picked is probably one not a lot of people would have picked, which is what your goal is. You don't want to pick right away. You're like, oh, I'm picking fucking whoever I'm thinking of, which I can't think of because I have a headache. But it's he's an Australian. He's going on a walkabout, and now his accent's no longer there.
Hugh Jackman?
His accent's still there.
Dana Carvey?
Dana Carvey is not.
Isn't he
Australian.
Canadian?
Yeah, same thing. G'day.
Judd Apatow?
Yeah, Judd.
Oh.
Just kidding. Mel Gibson.
What?
Not Tim Allen. Mel Gibson's underrated. He might be crazy. He might be wild. He might be also one of the greatest actors of this generation and past generations. You might disagree, but I agree.
That's a hot take.
That is a
but-
hot take, and you continue because I want to hear your side.
My side is, what don't you like about him?
Well, he doesn't believe in believe in gravity. I do know that.
When did he say this?
Isn't he a flat earther?
No.
He doesn't believe. I saw it on Family Guy. He doesn't believe in gravity.
Saw it in South Park too, where he's like playing basically Daffy Duck.
Yeah.
He didn't make Passion of the Christ for nothing, and the Resurrection in 2027.
Is that what you're going to talk about? Passion of the Christ?
No, I didn't pick that one.
Shit.
That is a great movie.
It is.
It really is good.
I like it. I cried at the theater. Well, I guess I'll start with this one. I was picking and choosing which one I want to start with. I think I talked about this a few months ago. Maybe 2006's Apocalypto.
No, you haven't.
Love Apocalypto.
Love that movie.
Tell me you don't love Apocalypto.
I love that
No one
movie.
else has made a movie like Apocalypto. IMDb gave it 7.8. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 65%. And I give it 9 chopped sacrificed heads out of 10. The Mayan kingdom is at its height of its power, but the foundations of the empire are beginning to crumble. The leaders believe they must build more temples and sacrifice more people of their crops, and citizens will die. Jaguar Paw, played by Rudy Youngblood, a peaceful hunter in the remote tribe, is captured along with his entire village in a raid. He is scheduled for a ritual sacrifice until he makes a daring escape and tries to make it back to his pregnant wife and son. These languages in these movies are not spoken anywhere else other than in this movie, as far as I know. It is Yucatec Maya, the language that they speak in this movie. And to do that, Mel Gibson took a chance to say, are people going to be bored by this movie because it's subtitled and because it has a different language people don't understand? And a tribe that people are probably uninterested in and don't know anything about. But he fucking made it happen. And he made it work. And I feel like he did a great job with that. What do you guys think?
I'm sorry. I'm
I
contacting our
abs-
guest right
I
now.
absolutely love Apocalypto. I think it's a really good watch. It's very entertaining. It's well acted. The guy, one of the guys, just died the other day.
Really?
The one chasing Jaguar Paw.
At the end?
At the end. So
That guy died?
That guy died. He was 55. Or
What?
60, 57?
67.
67?
Rudy Youngblood is his name.
Yes.
That's the
No, wait.
No, it's Jaguar Paw. That's the main guy.
The
He looks
other-
like from Napoleon Dynamite. He looks like
The other guy that calls him
Zero Wolf is another.
Hola.
I've never seen this.
Apocalypto. You never
Apocalypto's
seen?
tight, dude.
Oh, dude.
But it's got a guy named Raul Max Trujillo in it.
Zero Wolf is that the guy that died?
That's Zero Wolf.
He's 70. He didn't die. Who the fuck died then?
Raul Max Trujillo. Now Trujillo is
Ricardo?
he
Middle
plays-
Eye? Middle
plays
Eye.
bass for Metallica.
That's him. Yeah.
Is
The one
that-
that's like,
he looks a lot like him.
Luck.
yeah, he's a fucker in that movie.
You
dude.
know,
this guy that died.
Yeah, so
Damn, what
the
the hell
beginning
happened?
is really funny.
He is
and
55.
we used to laugh. Chris and I watched this in theaters, and we died laughing at the beginning because we called that one guy Jordan. you know what
the
I'm
bigger
talking-
one that's
yeah,
like, oh,
yeah,
his balls are unhot.
yeah. We
Yeah.
called. We called. He
You'll
was-
know, Cameron. Don't
He
worry.
ate pig balls.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's like supposed to bring
Yeah.
him whatever or
Yeah.
be more.
But we were like
Potent.
We like nudged each other. That's Jordan.
You guys do that in every movie. No wonder why you guys.
Back in the day.
No wonder why he hates
that's
you
why
guys.
That's why he hates us.
You guys are dicks.
Well,
You did it at Fast and the Furious. You did it at this movie. What else
We
did
did
you?
it at a
What'd you
few.
do? What did you do to this kid?
It was a lot.
It
It was a lot. But you know what? He's got kids because of me.
Oh wow, what a guy!
I mean, they're not mine.
All right,
That's not. That's not what I heard.
not what I heard.
No way, man. Those kids don't look anything like me.
Mel Gibson, huh? I like him in Daddy's Home too.
That's it. Yeah. You don't give him credit.
I don't. Continue. Martin Scorsese. He put out a movie in 2023 called Killers of the Flower Moon.
Ooh,
If
that's
you
a good
haven't
one.
seen this,
Great.
and you saw the runtime and you said, I'll check that out later, and you never got back to it, now is your time to watch it. Killers of the Flower Moon is incredible. It has a 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb, 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. I gave it 7 handsome devils out of 10 here on Strike the Set. Coming nearly 50 years after the success of Taxi Driver, Martin Scorsese continues to put magic on the screen and people in theaters, producing $158.8 million worldwide with Killers of the Flower Moon, based off the book by David Gran. Is the story of the Oklahoma Osage tribe who discover oil in the 1920s. The members of the tribe are being killed one by one until the FBI steps in to try to solve the case. Corruption, greed, dark mystery are held by new members to the area. Ernest Burkhart, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, and William Hale, played by Robert De Niro, as they try to swindle away the riches. This was nominated for 10 Academy Awards. Leonardo DiCaprio is a champion. I will see anything with that guy in it. Leonardo is just fantastic. Now, say what you will about him off screen. I don't really care for that celebrity mumbo jumbo, if you will. I don't really care. On screen, doing your job is where I care the most.
So, just to correct you, not to make you feel like a dick, but to the Osage people, it's Osage.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Great movie. Fantastic movie. You got to separate the art from the artist. So, yeah, Leo, he's fantastic. This movie's really good.
Hot
it's
Girlfriends.
Like 5 hours long. Jesus Christ.
5 hours? Oh, it is? What Martin Scorsese movie isn't
I know,
3.5,
I'm
4
saying,
hours?
bro. One of the most chilling psychological thrillers, 2007's Zodiac. Based off the real-life killer from the late 60s, this movie focuses on the people consumed by the mystery of who he is. Robert Graysmith, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, is a newspaper cartoonist who becomes obsessed with finding out who the Zodiac Killer is. Paul Avery, played by Robert Downey Jr., is a journalist whose life takes a turn with the weight of the case. And Dave Toschi, played by Mark Ruffalo, one of the lead investigators who is frustrated by the bureaucracy of it all. Now, Seven is more of a scary thriller, but it's fiction. Zodiac really happened. This is a case that isn't closed. Everything about this movie is real life accurate. From the clothing the victims wear, the crime scenes were staged the same way as the real life crime scenes in this movie. Even a lot of the dialogue was taken verbatim from police records and some of the letters. The movie is probably Fincher's best. The amount of unanswered questions, some mysteries are never going to be solved. How do you live with that closure? This is a great example of what does not knowing do to a person, as our three leads are all different in the very end. A remarkable film. 90% on Rotten Tomatoes with a 77% audience score. I give Zodiac 9 out of 10.
9.
9. It's
Zodiac?
fantastic.
German?
Excellent.
Yeah, so good. Really good. Creepy. The ending scene is really good.
Very long, but worth it.
Super long, but so worth it. It's edited so well.
I don't think
too.
I've ever like checked out when I'm watching that. Like it's always I'm engaged even no matter how long.
Yeah,
it
if you're like a fan, like there's a lot of crime, like scene
is to it.
people that are like into this, like in a crime dramas and stuff. Like you're gonna love this movie if you've never watched it. So really good, give it a watch.
That's one I can watch over and over too. Is it in a bucket?
Maybe.
I'll put it in there.
There's like 600 movies in there.
I know. I'm making more. Hopefully you can read this. Also another movie that's kind of under the radar from 1993. I don't know. Maybe you guys have seen it. Maybe you haven't. Mel Gibson made this. I didn't even know until I saw that he directed it. It is Man Without a Face. Sounds like an old 40s horror movie, but it's not. IMDb gave it 6.7. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 68%. And I gave it 7. Mel Gibson should have played Two-Face in Batman out of 10.
Damn.
Chuck Norstadt, played by Nick Stahl. He's a child actor and also in the, I believe what was the, man, I should have wrote it down. I
Yeah, for
Today,
sure.
Junior.
I saw his face, but I was like, fuck, what was he in? He was in like a Frank Miller movie, Sin City. He played the yellow guy, the yellow, weird, creepy mush guy.
The man with the yellow hat. Continue.
Yeah. Curious George. Nick Stahl, longing to escape his unstable home life and demanding family, seeks to get into boarding school, requiring a tutor to pass his entrance exam. Chuck discovers that the local outcast, known as the Man Without a Face, named Justin McLeod, played by Mel Gibson, due to a disfiguring car accident, is an educated former teacher. Despite local prejudice and rumors that McLeod is a dangerous pariah, he and Chuck form a deep, mutual, beneficial friendship. The town suspects McLeod of being a pedophile, and Chuck learns that the truth about the accident that causes the scars. It involved the death of a young boy. The friendship teaches Chuck to think for himself, value justice, and reject prejudice, even as his relationship with McLeod is tested by the town's hostility toward him. So this movie is kind of different, kind of reminds you of like an old style because it takes place, it seems like in the 60s, 70s type era, but it actually looks more modern towards the 90s, really. And you could tell Mel Gibson had a lot of prosthetic stuff. The whole side of his face is like really gone. That's why I thought he should play Two-Face, because he looked pretty similar to Harvey Dent. Like, I feel like he could do it.
So, do you think that, like, who was that Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah.
So he was kind of he was not Tommy Lee Jones, but Mel was kind of a badass back in the day.
Dude, he still is. He goes to the gym all the time, and the dude is jacked. He's basically like Lethal Weapon, literally now.
I mean, he does look good.
You got to separate the man from the artist.
I mean,
But with what?
Artist from
we
the
just
man?
said that.
Who doesn't love Braveheart?
Ah, that's my last one.
Spoiler
Oh,
alert.
sorry.
Damn, it wasn't Ransom?
Just came out. Ransom? No. He didn't direct that
I don't think
one.
he directed
He
that one,
didn't.
yeah.
I'm going to talk about my last film from Martin Scorsese in 1986. I kind of did this one because of Gil. So this movie has
Gee, thanks.
this movie has Tom Cruise.
Whoa.
It's got Paul Newman. It is called The Color of Money. Has 7 out of 10 on IMDb, 87% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I gave it 8. Money won is twice as sweet as money earned out of 10. Pool hustler Fast Eddie Felson, played by Paul Newman, teaches the incredibly cocky but immensely talented Vincent, played by Tom Cruise, the ropes of pool hustling because he sees a younger version of himself. He takes Vincent and his girlfriend on a tour to work pool halls across the country. However, Vincent has a tendency to show off, thus warning off potential pool players, i.e. suckers, and losing them money. So it leads to a confrontation between the two. This is an excellent movie. Excellent movie.
Tom Cruise, baby.
Paul Newman, buddy. That's where it's at. Yeah, this is an excellent movie. If you've never seen The Color of Money, please check it out. That should be a popcorn watch for you, definitely.
Who you calling buddy, pal?
Not your buddy, guy.
If you're looking for a movie that will seriously fuck you up, watch 1997's The Game. Michael Douglas is Nicholas Von Orton, a very successful banker who is isolated and obsessed with making money. All he does is work and work and work.
Work.
On his birthday, his younger brother, Conrad, played by Sean Penn, gives him a gift card to this company called CRS, which stands for Consumer Recreation Services. They promise to create a life-changing experience with their...
Asses.
Anyone?
Oh.
Asses?
With their
Butts?
game.
So close.
Hate the fucking clown in this.
You know, because the movie is called The Game.
I am the game.
So after he uses his gift card, he is enrolled, and everything seems to be cut and dry, but his life begins to unravel in deeply disturbing ways. He loses his finances, his home, his reputation, and even his own sense of reality come under attack. Nothing feels safe. He can't trust anyone. He can't tell if he's being tested or manipulated. He drives himself to straight paranoia. Here you have a man who is so obsessed with the day-to-day, and when he starts to lose control, is also the beginning of gaining back that control. This movie melted my brain after watching it. It's still one of my favorite Fincher films. 77% on Rotten Tomatoes with an 84% audience score. I give 1997's The Game 9 out of 10.
Oh, that's it?
That's
Not creepy
no.
clowns? Dude, that fucking clown. Fuck that.
Yeah, no creepy clown. I couldn't really think of anything else too. Like my brain was melting with the everything in this movie.
Anxiety.
Time
Time to play the game.
It's time to play the game. Shit, we just
Shit.
got a new bit, guys.
All right, here it is. We're going to get sued.
My
la-
Motorhead and the WWE. That sucks.
That sucks. This is my final Mel Gibson film. It is probably my favorite Mel Gibson film. I grew up on it. My brother and I were obsessed with this movie because it's part of our culture as well. It is 1995's Braveheart. IMDb gave it 8.3. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 76%, and I give it 10. What will you do without freedom? Out of 10. This tells the story of 13th century Scottish warrior William Wallace, played by Mel Gibson. As a child, Wallace witnesses the brutal of the English rule after returning home as an adult and marrying his childhood sweetheart, Murren. He is forced into action when a local English soldiers try to rape her and capture her and publicly execute her. In retaliation, Wallace kills the garrison, sparking a national uprising. He becomes legendary leader, uniting noblemen and commoners through his charisma. Jesus, I was trying to say charismatic and charisma. Charisma and passion for liberty. Fuck you guys. Wallace leads the Scots to a major victory at the Battle of Stirling Bridge, which I also have a tattoo of on my leg.
The Battle of Stirling Bridge?
Yeah,
You have that on your-
1297.
You have that on your leg?
Yeah, 1297. The first battle.
Oh, it's just the date. It's not a whole picture of a whole
No, it's the
battle.
whole battle. Oh, all of it.
The whole bridge is next to my leg.
Is that the one with the poles sticking up from the ground?
Yeah, it's like Vladimir, dude.
Cool.
Spikes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Heads on spikes. That was my sound I would think they would make. He also forms alliances with Princess Isabel of France, played by the beautiful, amazing Sophie Marceau, who is married to the weak English prince who ends up being gay. To get his inside information of King Edward's plans, the betrayal and death, the Scottish noblemen's often fickle and self-serving fail to fully support him. Wallace is ultimately betrayed and captured. Despite being tortured, he refuses to submit to English kings, shouting, "Freedom!" before execution.
Damn, spoil the whole movie for me.
95, get with it. All right.
Fuck.
You putting this on your letterbox too?
Speaking of,
My island. Sorry.
You're a madman.
we are all on Letterboxd now.
Yep.
Okay. We are on Facebook. We are Strike the Set on Facebook. We Strike the Set _ on Instagram. If you ever need to get a hold of us, you can email us. We are strikethesetpodcast@gmail.com. And we are on TikTok.
We are on TikTok.
Yes. One goal met of 2026. We got on TikTok. Yes. Gil, thanks you for doing everything. You do all of our social media, and for that we thank you because we know it's a full-time job outside of this, outside of actual work. So yeah, you do a good job with that.
Great job, Gil.
Thanks, everyone.
Give us a nice snuffleupagus sniffle.
For all of you who like just a little bit of insight into our show, Gil does all of our social media. Jared does all of our artwork. So when you see our coffee mugs or our stickers, that's Jared. And then when you hear the show, that's me. So we all do our own parts. We all have our own bits, and then we come together to create something cool.
Trifecta.
Yes.
The Bermuda Triangle.
Triforce.
And
The
then
Triforce.
as of the next time we pull from the bucket, we are going to be having all three of us be part of the Cosmic because Jared wrote down 45 movies on this single sheet
something
of
in there,
paper.
doesn't he? You don't.
That's
Have
why I was going to get scissors.
And
and
this
come.
one jumped out of the bucket, and it's not mine.
Oh,
So
that's a good one.
that is
K-pop Demon
cosmic
Hunters.
as
K-pop Demon
hell.
Hunters.
So here we
K-pop
go.
Demon Hunters.
Disaster movie from 2008. So that's in my cosmic.
Wow. Timmy.
Welcome to Marwin from 2018.
Oh, Steve Carell.
I get this one confused with the Dinner with Schmucks movie.
I mean,
They are
it's the
not
same
the
guy.
same at all.
Not at all. Shimmy, shimmy, shake, make an earthquake. There we go.
So, what are we going to talk about next episode, guys?
On the next episode of Strike the Set.
Ooh, I like that.
Party Monster.
Oh,
Macaulay Culkin. That's weird that we talked about it. I gotta write it down so I don't have to ask you guys.
I'll write it down
I guess
too.
that's the end of the end of the show.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Hey, thank
Next
you guys
time.
for listening. It's
Next
been
time,
fun.
yeah, you'll see.
Uh,
We'll have our guest on next time, and that's it.
I guess
Maybe we can do actors next time.
favorite actors.
Maybe we can pick 3 movies from the same actor.
Maybe it is Valentine's Day.
It is Valentine's Day.
Hard Eyes?
Oh, dude! If you've never watched Hard Eyes, please watch Hard Eyes.
Couldn't
It's
we
so
do?
good.
Can we do?
Romantic, not romantic movies?
I've always wanted a reason to talk about Brokeback Mountain.
Hey, that's a romantic movie. Really good.
It is really good.
I don't care what anyone says.
Romance, non-romance movies.
Romance, non-romance movies.
Oh, shit.
You heard it here on the next episode of Strike the Set. Join us for romance, non-romance movies. Want to thank you for listening to this. We know you got a lot of options. Thank you for choosing us.
Strike the Set is a Cave and Clover production, powered by Popcorn in powerful filmmaking.